We're down at Fourth Port's headquarters, down at the docks in Leith, where there is a very large ship offloading salt that will be going to all over Scotland, and there will also be 3 smaller vessels will have salt from this ship which will go up to Aberdeen for the areas further north. So we're very glad it's arrived, and although in Edinburgh's case we do have 7,000 tonnes of salt, which is more than last year, already in store, we're expecting another 700 tonnes, and so I'm assuming that our 700 extra tonnes are being offloaded as we speak. We first of all clear the bus routes, and we have this year bought some new more gritters, 31 gritters. We have 8 mini tractors which will be clearing the pavements in residential areas. We also have a winter resilience plan which is now come into play, and part of that involves working with all sorts of various partners in the city to make sure that our more vulnerable residents who may become housebound are well looked after. So we have a whole series of plans that are now unfolding as I speak.
Okay, I overheard earlier the Transport Minister saying that he'd learned lessons from last year. What lessons did you learn from last year?
Right. Last year I think Edinburgh coped pretty well with very difficult winter conditions, but we have increased by 40% our salt storage. We didn't actually run out last year, but obviously we thought, well, we better make sure we have even more this year. So that was one thing that we did. And the action plan that we now have, our winter resilience plan, was purely as a result of events last year, that we built on the experience of last year so that we have a fully developed way of looking after the city.